Hey, let's fix this. Subscribe.
Diddly-do, my diddlers and diddlettes. I hope your day is going well, and I would like to welcome you to a sort of reinstation of Dramatic Diddles. I'm here with Tiego. Yeah. Wave at the camera, Tiego. Yay. Now, Tiego hates this idea in its entirety. I think it's great. And when I say he hates it, I mean he hates the concept of Dramatic Diddles in the first place. Go ahead and start up the music. Okay, so...
I read ahead.
So, for this video, we will be taking turns reading fairly short one-shots from whatever fandom we can find. I chose the first one. It seems unfair, but I'm going to pick the one for Tiego, and then he's going to pick one for me, and then I'm going to pick one for him. All right, we're starting off with a fan fiction called, what's it called? Go ahead and cue up the music. Okay, there we go.
Kayu's Ultimate Punishment Day.
Yes, and it's written by CoolCat9. Make sure you check him out on fanfiction.net. So the description says, Caillou is a very naughty boy. Oh, yes, Caillou is a very naughty boy. So what do you say we go ahead and get...
This was in 2018. This was fairly recent.
Okay, all right. Now my goal is to get through this without laughing, because this is this is training. This is training for me to actually be good at voice acting when I record lines for How to Tube, so I don't
fuck up like I did the first time.
So, what do you say we go ahead and get started? Follow along if you wish.
Links in the description.
Caillou did a very bad thing today, the narrator said. So Daddy is here to teach him a lesson. I'm already laughing. Today is punishment day, said Boris. He pushed Caillou onto the sofa and held the little brat down. Grabbing a roll of duct tape, he tied Caillou's hands and ankles together. You think you wouldn't tie it together. You think you would just tape them together, but you know what? Sure. His son was going nowhere. First punishment, Caillou. First punishment, cutting off your penis. Boris swiftly yanked Caillou's shorts and underwear off, revealing his tiny shaft.
Is he still a kid who's 4?
I hope so. I mean, I hope not, because I like to have sex with adults. Caillou screamed as his father produced a pair of scissors. With a loud snip, the boy's penis was chopped clean off. Caillou's screams became louder as pain of unimaginable magnitude hit his lower regions.
I feel it in my dick.
Ounces of blood escaped through the severed sex organ. The one that's off, yes. Boris threw Caillou's dick off to the side. He picked up a roll of duct tape and taped his son's mouth shut, muffling his screams. Satisfied, Boris flipped Caillou over. He held the scissors again. I see why this is angst. Oh my god. Second punishment. Scissors in your anus. Boris spread Caillou's ass cheeks apart.
I don't know why I find that phrase so funny. Just ass cheeks.
Boris spread Caillou's cheeks apart and put the scissors against his poop hole. He forcefully pushed the shears inside. Caillou's screaming elevated from his covered mouth. Boris then opened the scissors with a rapid motion, which stretched the boy's anus to twice its size. Caillou screamed under the tape gag. Boris pulled the scissors out. A mix of blood and feces coated the steel blades. Discarding the scissors, Boris turned Caillou over and again made a fist. I can't go to jail.
You can't publish this.
I can't go to jail.
You can't publish this.
Okay.
Are you allowed to be on this website?
YouTube's gonna say,
your channel is not providing a profit to us.
and just delete it. Third punishment, fucking your face. Boris brought his arm back and with a powerful swing, punched Caillou square in the nose.
Oh no, it's fucking up your face, not fucking your face.
Oh, shit.
That's that.
Fucking your face. You forgot about that joke, didn't you?
I did.
Oh, Pennyling. Third punishment. Fucking up your face. Boris brought his arm back and with a powerful swing punched Caillou square in the nose. The cartilage in the sniffer shattered, causing blood to erupt. Boris repeated his punch several times, gradually smashing Caillou's nose flat. When he was done, there was a river of blood coming from what was once the nose.
What do you have to go through to want to write something like this?
Boris then walked out of the room momentarily. Caillou was so overwhelmed by the pain inflicted on him, he couldn't move. Under the tape sealing his mouth, he was both screaming and crying.
Not surprised, Caillou.
Boris returned to the living room with the household vacuum cleaner. He plugged the appliance in and set up the hose extension. Hey, Caillou, Boris said to his still screaming son, do you know why I want the spoonfuls of cereal you ate? Caillou couldn't answer. Not that he would want to. Because they're great! Boris finished flipping the lower part of the vacuum cleaner rapidly. He made it look as if the vacuum was talking. Anyway, the fourth punishment, stealing your breakfast. Boris turned the vacuum cleaner on and grabbed the hose.
Suck it out of his severed dick or something?
He ripped off the tape covering Caillou's mouth. Caillou had no time to scream as the hose was jammed into his throat. Boris punched his son in the stomach a few times until vomiting was induced. There was a gurgling noise as half-digested food mixed with green bile splewed from within Caillou. Okay. The vacuum... I was looking... Now, I'm probably going to jail for admitting this. I was looking for rated M romance fics. So, this is the last thing that I expected.
It is.
Hope you guys are enjoying a reenactment of dramatic diddles.
Oh, I just read the final punishment. Oh, God.
The vacuum sucked all the vomit and deposited it in its bag. Boris then turned off the vacuum cleaner and pulled up the puke-stained hose out of Caillou's mouth. As his son gasped for air, Boris detached the vacuum bag. He picked up Caillou's penis and put it into the bag. Boris zipped up the bag and set Caillou upright. Final punishment. You die.
How is he not dead already?
Boris laughed as he repeatedly clobbered Caillou's head with the bag containing his penis and breakfast. The happy father put tons of force into each swing. Soon enough, Caillou was knocked into a concussion. Boris then put his hand on Caillou's head with a sharp twist, snapped the neck of his son. He took the limp body off the sofa and held it out in his outstretched arms. Goodbye and good riddance, Boris said as he hurled Caillou out the window. The body smashed through the glass and landed on the front lawn. Blood poured out of every orifice of Caillou's corpse, and a red puddle formed beneath the grass. The end.
How fucked in the head do you have to be to write something like this?
I gotta say, I once read a fan fiction called Hot Pink, and Sonic did some pretty fucked up shit.
Not as bad as this.
At the most violent thing that happened in that fan fiction was Sonic pile driving his kid into a plate of pancakes, but that's it.
Like, how deranged do you have to be to write something like this?
You can tell the person was masturbating while he was writing this entire thing too. So anyway, final score, I give this one about a 10 out of 10. Expert language, it was written well, hardly any fuck-ups in the grammar. Cool Cat would be proud. All right, Tiego, it's your turn. Get on up here. I'm going to find a story for you.
Like that. I don't know.
Don't worry, I'm going to find a good fandom for you.
You already know who it is. It's your boy. Yeah.
Tiego Bats.
No. You got me reading some fan fiction over here. Of some rated M Miraculous Ladybug fan fiction. Titled Marinette's Girl Night.
Now go ahead and read that description.
Marinette's BFF Alia is having her birthday today, and tonight some lovely things will emerge. Smutty and my first story.
Okay, boy. I'm excited now. Let's go ahead and have you jump right in, boy.
Marinette slid off her bed. Sleepily. Alright. Marinette slid off her bed, sleepily, stretching her tired body. She glanced at the clock to see that it was 9 o'clock?
AM or PM?
I don't know. Somehow she had overslept. She glanced at her calendar, and to her relief, it was Saturday. Thank God, she murmured. She then slowly moved around her small pastel pink room and glanced at the calendar again. "No!" she exclaimed.
No.
No! No! Today was her best friend Alia's birthday. She dashed madly around the room, throwing on her typical clothes, grabbing her purse, and climbing quickly down the ladder, and ran out of the door. Marinette and Alia had just gotten back from a club, since both of them are 21, and a little tipsy. That's a good side note. Good side note.
Boy, non-consent. Here we go.
They had both settled down in Alia's bedroom. Oh no. Alia clicked on a random romance movie on Netflix, not really knowing what it was about, and started it. Later on in the mushy movie, they found out that it was a lesbian movie. Spicy.
You think you would know that from the beginning?
Once the ladies started making out, Marinette and Alia found a growing heat in their cores. They both shifted uncomfortably and glanced at each other subtly. Uncomfortably. And glanced at each other subtly. Then, once the movie got sensual, they ended up staring at each other. Marinette at Alia's breasts, and Alia at Marinette's core. They shifted their gaze up to each other, moaning a little. They both moved at the same time, tearing their shirts and pants off and leaping at each other's lips. Marinette opened her mouth all the way, sensually kissing Alia, loving the feeling of the other woman's tongue and mouth.
Fuck!
I am uncomfortable.
So I'm in danger.
Marinette and Alia had moved to Alia's bed, figuring that it was more comfortable. Marinette shifted her legs around where she was straddling Alia's hips, and Alia started eating Marinette out. Marinette moaned loudly into the pillow next to her surprised with how lovely Alia was at this. What? Alia didn't really expect it when Marinette swung around till she was on top of Alia, making her moan in pleasure. Marinette started licking and nibbling Alia's tits, enjoying the taste of the woman's skin. Both of them knew at this point there was no going back.
Oh man, I can't wait to see what happens next. Oh man, it's just a review to someone's thing. I was this close to coming. God damn it. That was a good story. How did you feel about it?
Uncomfortable.
How would you rate that story? On a scale of 1 to 10.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it like a 7. 7 because it's high. I'll give it a high enough rating because they're legal. So, I'll take the fact that they're legal. But -3 just because, they're a bit tipsy.
Yeah, you see, you need consent in
You need
areas like
sobriety.
this.
Surprise! Power attack!
I know you're not looking for fucking Lily Loud. Okay, so Tiego has chosen the story for me, Life with My Lucy and Lily, by GTX the Reader. Here's the description. This is a fan fiction about Lincoln, Lucy, and Lily. Lily's the baby, right?
Fuck.
However, I'll make others for these characters. The first will be requested Lucy and Lincoln along with Lily, mom and dad going throughout life one step at a time with other siblings. I don't know what I've just gotten myself into, but Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm sorry, but this is a story about Lincoln and Lucy with Lily, and I'm making it a separate story. Sadly, this is a story that doesn't include the twins, Lisa or Lynn, due to miscarriage.
Excuse me?
Due to miscarriages, and I'm adding 2 OCs of my own. I'm scared. Send help. Address is Lincoln wakes up one morning to his alarm clock. As he walked out, he saw his parents in their room getting ready for his day. Wrong there. It was summer, the first day actually, so he planned to hang with Clyde.
Why did you laugh when you got to Clyde?
Specifically because it said hang with Clyde. Oh boy, Clyde!
Big Mac, no!
He did his essentials. He had less of a struggle today with Lori, Lenny, Luna, Luann, went off to college, or a community college. How old are they? Or community college of their choice as they wanted to. He had to deal with Lucy and Lily only. Are you just not going to explain why there was a miscarriage?
No.
Okay, I guess. Because you can't just say that and then not explain it. There has to be some backstory or lore, sir. He dealt like it was a bit empty. Wait. Yeah, that's his dealt, okay? He dealt like it was a bit empty, though. He never thought he'd miss them. It was crazy. He loved there not being a line and him have less of a fight around the house. Now, this is from Lincoln's perspective. You know, it's really crazy. It was a crazy. I get to have an actual room and I was really happy. But my sisters had to go to college except for Lucy, who, well, I have to share a room with now. Before you get all, isn't that a bad idea, Lincoln? I have a foolproof plan. Me and Lucy worked out a schedule. I really hope you guys are reading along and seeing that I'm not fucking this up on purpose. This is actually how it looks. Row where we work out times, we need privacy, and I can hold my own sleepover while my sister helps and hangs out too. Sorry, Big Mac. Not today. Just as he finishes dressing in his original orange shirt and blue pants combo, he says all the info. His dad yells from downstairs, "Come out!" Breakfast as Lucy comes in with a jet black towel wrapped around her. As Lincoln walks around her and she closes the door as he heads to Lily's room and delicately picks her up and so she's still a baby.
Everyone else grew up except for her.
Everyone in this house grew up except for them, except for these three specifically. Sure, Lily's room and delicately picks her up and takes her downstairs to see his favorite breakfast with his favorite cereal. He sat Lily in her high chair and sat down in his seat and started eating. He saw Lucy walk down with the black and white maid's dress with white trim and a V-neck that showed little cleavage, and Lincoln had to admit she really grew a bit compared to what she was before. A few years ago. You're going to hell, sir. She had a very low developed breast, but this but this D's made her look like a real hottie. Lucy. Lincoln, she said, getting his attention finally. Huh? What? I asked you. I asked you what you think of this dress. This dress for the costume party I'm throwing. Oh my god, this is great. Oh, it's amazing, sis. You look great, he said, hiding his blush. Lucy still had her hair covering her face, so she smiles and winked sadly. He didn't see it. Didn't see what? Your tits?
Wink.
Oh.
Dumbass.
What the fuck you said? He can't see. If you're sad, he can't see the wink. No. If you're sad, he can't see the wink. Don't fucking wink. It's that simple. They often flirted with what? They often flirted with each other, and they'd see who'd be better. Now, Lincoln, you're in charge while we're gone, so you two behave, okay? We'll be taking Lily, and my phone number is on the fridge on your phone, and speed dial on the home phone, and extra money is under the cookie jar, you two, okay? Lucy and Lincoln. Yeah? I don't know why Lincoln said yeah, but okay. Missing anything to... Oh, you two have to clean up any mess that's left, okay? I can't stress that enough. And there's a mess when I get back. No more parties, at least when we leave. We'll be back the next week.
Got it in text stutter. We'll be back the next week.
We'll be back the next week. Where the fuck you going?
Where the fuck you go? Why are you taking Lily with you?
And you still sure it's okay to look with you guys alone? We could call up anyone. Mom, I got this, right, Luce? We'll be fine. Okay, bye, guys. Say goodbye to Lily. They kissed Lily's cheeks, and Lily giggled as Dad walked up to Lincoln. Bzz. Bzz. Lincoln, keep an eye on Lucy, okay, during the party. It may be a bit too extreme for her, since you two are in middle school. Then why are you leaving us home alone for like a week? Come on, Dad. You're better than this. Lincoln knew what Dad meant by extreme. He knew guys seduce women at parties and rape.
Didn't see that part. What the fuck?
No. No. We're done. Man, this is my kind of story. I'm so sorry if any of my subscribers have been raped before.
If you're gonna laugh at that, don't put it in.
I'm so sorry if any of the of my viewers have experienced this before. We had legitimately no idea. This was in the fan fiction. This is not Diddles' views. This is not Tiego's views. This is the author's views. And if you're gonna cancel anyone, cancel them. I'm just reading the story. He dared any guy to even go near her. He was all he had left. Got it, Dad. I'll watch her. As they left, Lucy and Lincoln waved goodbye and smiled. They were finally alone together. Is there another chapter or is that it? Damn!
I want to see where this goes.
When was this last updated? Fuck. This is never getting updated again. It has 5 faves though. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give this a 6 out of 10. The 6 because, no, you know what? I'm gonna make it a little bit lower. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10. 1 because you said 2 of the sisters died to miscarriage and then didn't explain at all how that happened. You didn't use quotation marks. You didn't use punctuation marks. There are so many spelling mistakes. I can't even begin. And then rape. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, you could, you could have said, like, some men at these parties like to take advantage of the younger girls. Like, you could have said that. But nope. Rape. So, thank you. No, not thank you. Fuck you. Okay, that's better.
Are you saying our mother was in porn?
The title, Pony World, An Inappropriate Story, by Captain Butt-Ton. Alright, well, the description. A war breaks out in the Pony Maleville and the Pony Femaleville cities. But not just any kind of war. Winky face.
Oh, let's see what type of
war
this is.
Spicy. Pony World. A war of the horse. A war of the horse cocks. Pony World. War of the horse cocks and the horse pussies. It was a normal day in the Pony Maleville and the Pony Femaleville cities. But then, one day, it became a horny day for the a horny day. And ponies from both cities the ponies from both cities couldn't do work or other daily pony activities, one word, because they were too busy stroking their massive pony cocks and pony pussies.
Now, how you stroke a pussy? That's beyond me.
So, they were really in need of some pony fuck. And as brilliant as it sounds, both cities declared pony war on each other. Okay. Armed only with their pony genital organs. All these things with pony in front of it is just one word, by the way. That's all I'm saying. Armed with their pony genital organ, they began to pony fuck each other.
Oh, yeah.
It was pony brutal. There was some normal pony sex, some pony gangbangs, and some other weird shit that you can only find on the internet by watching ponographic videos. Why is that actually fit? Then both cities started releasing Afroponesiac bombs and via Ponygra pills, which they thought would affect only their side, but stupidly enough, lengthened the war for almost triple the pony time. Because the pony war was so long, nobody was making pony food, so the ponies went in pony famine very quickly. Though the pony females were less hungry because they swallowed pony sperm all day long. But I thought that the males and females were at war. Where'd they get the sperm from?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a fuck war.
But then, a pony hero arises. Rainbow Dash. She has the fastest pony pussy in Equestria and could dash her pony pussy so fast it made their pony weapons, their horse cocks, unload almost immediately.
Why the show was canceled?
Because of her, Pony Femaleville won. Cause they didn't all have their pony wombs pony filled with pony sperm. She will be remembered for her sacrifices.
Did she die?
I think so. Especially from me, who faps to this story. The phrase, "I want to come inside Rainbow Dash," was created in her honor. By me. And by me, that is the author speaking. That was something.
What would you rate this story? You can tell that this story wasn't meant to be
It wasn't meant to be taken literally, but I feel like they overused the pony just a bit.
I feel like that's a subtle criticism of the show and them trying to make everything funny.
You know, that could be. You know what? 10 out of 10.
Well, that was something we did. I sure am glad we did this. How do you feel about this, Tiego?
Still uncomfortable.
I am too. That Caillou one is gonna be fucking with my dick for like. I can never forget. I had to read it. Loud House fans, you need to get your shit together, cause it always comes down to Lincoln fucking his sister. There are so many females in that show that he could be fucking. Look, I'm not about this life, but even his mom. But it's always the sisters. It's literally always the sisters. Nigga, Ronnie Ann exists.
For this specific reason.
CJ exists. But yeah, y'all need to get your shit together. If you enjoyed this, I may bring back solo dramatic Diddles. That might be fun. Yes, it is renamed to dramatic Diddles. Yeah, I'm forever scarred. It's a terrible idea, but I'm glad we did it. So, you have anything to say before we leave? So with that being said, leave a comment down below letting me know what you would like to see us do next. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified of the next time I upload. Don't forget to join the Discord server and check out the merch down in the description. And while you're down there, why don't you go ahead and donate to the Patreon to help HowTube come out soon. So with that being said, until next time,
Goodbye!